Nah, I'm sorry. I know the opener yesterday was about Mitch too, but I gotta do it again.
I'd like to say I was a victim, but I was a willing participant.
He's so adorable. Like, absolutely simple. The simplest things get this kid going. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Taste of Reality. My name is Queenie, for those who don't know me, and we're reviewing Love Island Australia. So, child, first of all, it's breakup island at this point. Ain't nothing sticking in this villa. But this is season 3, episode 7. Before I get into it, please make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell, and let's get into the review. So Taku takes Jess aside to talk about her feelings for Aaron, and he asks her, did you know you liked him before the recoupling? And she says no. I feel like she actually should have said yes. And she did, let's be honest, because she said, I can't stop thinking about him. So it's been a recurring thought, but it's worse. It's worse to say you didn't, and all of a sudden now you do.
Yesterday it was you, today it's Aaron. I'm allowed to get to know other
No, you
people
are.
and
You are
have
absolutely.
and develop feelings for other people and make my mind up. I'm allowed to do that.
Here's why it's worse. It's worse because she's showing a pattern of being a light switch. On one day, off the next day, on one day, off the next day. No offense, but who wants to be in a relationship with somebody who's so wishy-washy? Nobody wants that. So you're telling me you could have feelings for me one day, say we're serious and all this stuff. Like, it's not like they said we're now boyfriend and girlfriend, but he said, I don't want to play games anymore. Like, I want to take this seriously. And she agreed. And then the next day, your mind is somewhere else. And she didn't even linger on it for too long because she was cuddled up with Aaron, asked him to sleep in the day bed, and the man is just a puppy with his tail between his legs and was like, yeah, I'm in. Yeah, of course. I don't like you no more. In a surprise turn of events, Ronnie is the man to be today because he is connecting with Courtney now on a more romantic level, but Ari is interested as well. And it's one of those situations where you don't want somebody until somebody else wants them.
This place is so stressful, I like Courtney and I also like Ari, but I like them equivalently.
To me, he's still very corny, and maybe that's just how he comes off to us. Obviously, they see him 24/7, so I get it. But I also feel like he would be loyal, though. I feel like because he's so full on, if he's about you, he's about you. And that's what Ari needs. Shoot, that's what Courtney needs too. I guess I see it. This is so weird. I guess I see it. Yeah, I guess so. We're going to skip the challenge because it was useless. But after the challenge, Ronnie finally takes Courtney aside because in the little bachata lessons that he was giving Ari a lot of attention. And, it just wasn't a good look. So basically, he lets her know that he's going to pursue the both of them and he doesn't want her to feel away. It's literally dead even between the two. He then has a conversation with Ari and she's like, well, if you're going to pursue me, you can't kiss her. Yeah, I get it. I do. But it's just, she's so possessive. It's so, I don't know if it's quite a red flag yet, but she's already shown that like she has a possessive nature. So I don't know. I feel like if they like him, they see more than what we see, and obviously vice versa for the girls. So I feel like whoever he picks, maybe there's potential there. We'll just have to wait and see. So a couple we haven't talked about much is Rachel and Chris, mainly because all they talk about is Harry Potter, and I cannot stand it anymore. All right. So this episode, Rachel is feeling very insecure because Chris hasn't taken her aside to have a conversation with her. And she feels like he's giving himself to everybody and not to her.
You don't pull me for chats when you're kind of giving the same compliments you get to me to every other girl.
That's
Chris, can you just listen to me?
No, that's bullshit. I'm not listening to that. I'm not going to accept that.
This is what happens when all your conversations are not about y'all. Not to say now every conversation has to be about y'all, but it's been about games and movies and whatever. So, of course, if he's saying things to somebody else and you feel like, well, he should be saying that to me, how can he? All y'all talk about is freaking Star Wars and Star Trek and starships. I don't know, all the stars. There's no time for y'all to really have like this solid foundation. So I'm not surprised that she started to feel insecure when there was one day and he didn't pull you aside, you know? I do feel though that her trust issues are not his problem. That's something that she will have to resolve within herself, because if you have trust issues and you can't get over them, doesn't matter how many times I reassure you, you're still gonna feel insecure in our connection. So she's gonna nip that in the bud. She did acknowledge it, which is good. She did say she's gonna work on it, which is also good. But y'all should work on talking about more than Star Wars. Please, for our sake. We're tired. So Emily is still keen on Mitch. She's prepared to finish what he started, okay? Remember, he started this. She's talking about, oh, did you want to kiss me? Did you want to pick me? All this stuff. Like, she knows how easy it is to get this man's panties in a bunch.
Oh, she just sucks me in. Everything is so good with Tina, but it's just something about Emily, like, oh.
The poor man cannot handle the attention of more than one woman. It's just too much for him. I don't know what kind of hold he has on these girls, though, because in my opinion, and this is not me being rude, this is just what I see, he's just all physical. I haven't really seen anything of him. Like, he's funny. I think he's funny, but that's like the extent of it. So the fact that these women are like latching onto him so much, I'm like, dang, what hold does Mitch have on y'all? Tina's feeling, you know, kind of threatened by the situation. They had a talk after his talk with Emily, and she can tell that he wasn't being forthright with the information. But yeah, I don't know. I kind of want, like, he can pick Emily, fine, whatever. I want somebody else for Tina. And I don't think he's in the villa yet. I feel like there's somebody to come who's going to match Tina's energy, who's going to have that banter that she has. Like, it's not Mitch. It's just not Mitch. Something also tells me that Tina is not the one you want to piss off. She hasn't shown any aggression. She hasn't been angry or anything like that. But something about her fiery personality shows me that you should probably tell this woman the truth. If you don't, I don't know what could happen to you. I don't know. Like, she seems like she could dish out a good tongue lashing. So Mitch, if you're unsure, you better let this girl know. Okay? We don't want to find your remains in the pool. That was a joke. So there was a second challenge in the episode. For what reason, we do not know. The winners were awarded with the hideaway, and that was Ryan and I keep forgetting this girl's name. Lexi. Lexi's just a background character. We need some resurgence on her story. But they won the hideaway. They talked briefly about their feelings and stuff, and he said he's all in with her. He's going to try to be more vocal about his feelings for her and stuff and not just be physical, which that's great. Yeah, I don't know. Ryan to me has so much personality. Lexi, not as much. Maybe not showcased, but they're kind of like meh. But this happens a lot when a couple becomes settled in. Like we kind of just like, okay, what's next? Bring in some girls, man. Bring in something. Bring in some boys. Let's do something. Let's spice it up, Australia, okay? You had a good start, but now it's kind of at a plateau. So we need to hike it up a bit, okay? Okay. Also, why don't y'all post trailers? Why is it always end of episode? It's just the end. I don't know if production is watching, most likely not, but if you are, come on, okay? Anyways, that is the end of this review. Please make sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.